So this is a little walkthrough of our aluminum catamaran. We've been living on it for a year, and this is the outside, and then we'll show you the inside real quick. So over here, one of the things we really wanted in a boat was some nice sugar scoops so that we can easily come on and off the boat while we're swimming, and davit so that we could actually pull up the dinghy. We have an electric motor, so it's light enough that the kids can even pull it up on their own, which is cool. This is Gabriel.
Hi.
And Alana and my wife Grace.
Just something to mention about our davit's basically a spoiler. I don't know if you noticed the spoiler style. Move out of the way.
And then another thing we really wanted, sorry about the wind, is just the deck is really wide. Do you kids want to show?
Exercising on
Grace and the kids can exercise in the morning. Pretty much everyone can do it on this side. And then we also really wanted to have a trampoline, which here we actually use. We have some covers for our buoys on the side, and we just use them as backrests. Bumpers on the side, yes, we use them as backrests. So there's the main outside of our boat, and now I'll show you the inside. The opposite side of this boat obviously is pretty much the same. Enough room for our kayaks. Most of the kayaks are on the other side though.
a big mess over there.
Did you show the solar panels?
I didn't. We set up a pretty big solar array, which I'll go into more detail on a different video about that. But it's enough that it's been over a year and we've never had to plug in since we left the Hard when we were fixing everything. So first when we come in, we are in our kitchen living room area, which is where we spend most of our time. We're still reorganizing some because we have a new little kitten. He's only been here a week, so we're still finding all the places for his stuff. We have some storage behind the couch here for food and stuff.
Same thing on the other side.
Fits all of most of our dry goods and canned goods. And under here, the floorboards, we have storage there too. And here's where the kids have all their school stuff mostly. And then
Fruits.
then we have our kitchen area, which we ended up changing most of how the kitchen was. Originally, this was a built-in fridge that didn't work and a built-in freezer. And we ended up changing it to have cans and dry goods storage and other stuff storage over here, like our oils and all of that. We ended up taking out, there was this weird desk here that was tiny and didn't even fit us. And so we put in just a normal fridge, which has been working fine for us. And over here we have tiny little microwave and storage for pots and pans, and along with storage under these seats here too.
This is 12 cans in this one.
Then we have our sink and all of our dishes under here, and over here. So we'll either use a hot plate, or we often use our Instapot. for most of our cooking. But under here, we have an electric and alcohol burner stove if we need to use that. But pretty much we've been using an induction burner for all of our stuff, and that's been working out really well for us. And then we can get to either hall from inside here, but it's pretty short. So we're gonna go into the kids' hall first. We did some extreme renovations in these. So originally this was the bathroom, and now it's Alana's room.
One thing that's really cool about this is this bed can flop down.
Do you want to show it?
Yeah. Just unclip this. Bed frame comes down.
So this gives her a lot more space. And then behind her bed is the actual engine room where we can, if I have to do any oil changes, we can flop up the bed and take care of that. But she also has a closet over here, and then this is where all the Legos are. A little bit of storage right here, and then underneath here used to be a battery compartment, is not anymore, so I have some different plumbing and stuff. But then the new bathroom is here now. So we have our wash machine, which has worked out really well. It's one of those small wash machines, which is just, you put in the wash on this side, and then when it's done, you put it in the spin cycle. Then you have to put it back and rinse it and then spin it again. And it spins pretty dry. We end up putting it in the, just hanging it out on the line, and it's been working out great for us. We do have a shower here, and closes off like this. And then we have a shower curtain for the other side. And then there's our bathroom area. You do have to go through the bathroom area to get to Gabriel's room, which is this area.
So first thing, there's this convenient table that Dad built. It flops up and down, so if it's inconvenient, you just flop it up and clip it. And then there's a lot of cabinet space up here. I have some books and otherwise mostly Lego. And then back here, there's a ton of space.
Yeah, this goes all the way to where the chain locker is in the front.
Yeah. So that's like really
so
far.
Here's a really big closet. It's obviously getting pretty skinny here. This bed starts out about twin size and then gets a little bit skinnier at the front.
And the water tank's under.
And then underneath that is the water tank in this side. And then there's another water tank on the opposite side, which is where our hall is. So you go back through here into the kitchen again, and then we're gonna
did a lot of lighting additions.
Oh yeah.
Originally,
So yeah, one of the things we changed a lot was all of these lights. We have a lot of LED lights, and we originally had some of the old brass lights, which I'll show you, and even when we changed the bulbs to LED, they weren't really bright because they were just really yellowed and wasn't as clear and see-through, and this, it really brightens it up.
Melted before we changed the bulb.
Yeah, they had like old halogen bulbs, and they would get super hot and end up, I'm sure, would have started a fire at one point. So we get into this hall,
There's a
and so this is like a spare room that's a workshop and storage room, and behind that door is the other engine. Since it's catamaran, we have two, or Grace and I dry our towels and stuff in here. And all in all, we'll probably end up putting another bed like is in Alana's, just for when guests and stuff come over. And then I also have all my tools and stuff here. I have tools under there. And then what used to be the battery compartment here is now the watermaker, which we put in about probably 6 months or so ago. And that's been great. So we haven't had we haven't needed to get water from the marina, and we haven't had to get power. So we've been really thankful for that. So now this is our bedroom. It's the same size as what Gabriel's would be, except what I've done is I've bumped the bed forward, lifted it higher, and since it's higher up, it's a lot wider. So now we can fit a full-size bed, but then we still have all that space back there that Gabriel had for storage and stuff. And then instead of having cabinets, I took it out and made it open, like an open shelf concept for all of our stuff. Then in here, these are where our battery and wiring system is. We actually have Tesla batteries in here, and they give us, usually if we didn't have enough solar for about a week, we could get by with these batteries and running most of our stuff. We may have to do with a couple less hot meals if we didn't have any sun for that week, but they've been really great for us. It just takes a little more knowledge to know how to set them up so that they are safe and efficient. And now let's get back to the top. So that's our boat. We've been here in Marathon for a year. We still have a lot of things we want to fix on it and improve, just make more our style. But we're going to be kind of going backwards now and show you through the year from step one, where we barely had one engine going from Fort Lauderdale to Riviera Beach to get it hauled out and fixed up, to all the adventures we've had in Marathon in this last year. So if you are interested in that, please subscribe and follow us on our journey so that you can have some entertainment and see what it's like to live on a boat for a year.